it's Justin here from Hunting Spots with my mate Joel. We're down here at the Wellington NZDA again to shoot 3 more rifles. So we've got an AR-15, which is a interesting rifle. It's pretty tactical. I don't know how useful it's going to be. A beautiful Remington 700 with a really nice scope on it, and a little rabbit shooter 22 to take out. So we're just going to put some rounds down range, have a quick look at the specs, the prices, what we feel about the positives and negatives, where we see it being used, and what sort of hunter would be ideal for. So here we go.
Hi guys, Joel here from Hunting Spots, and Justin and I have just been down at the Wellington Deerstalkers range here in Macra, testing out a few rifles for Guncity. Here we have a great specimen in the Remington 700 in 308. I personally really enjoyed this. It's synthetic, it's got a good, I think 4x12 scope on top. It comes with all the bells and whistles as you'd expect with stock standard 308 to come with. This is the first gun we shot today, and first pull I was impressed actually. It's obviously it's being synthetic, it's a bit lighter, but the barrel on this is weighty. Like if you feel the weight of this thing, it's pretty impressive, and I assume it's just a dull down a bit of the recoil that comes from our trusty old 308s, as I like to call the grenade launcher. We shot this down the range. We probably would have put 15-20 rounds through it, and enjoyed every trigger pull. This thing was actually impressed me a lot more than I thought it was going to. Weight wise, obviously, is a bit on the heavy side, but gee, the trigger pull on this. Oh, fuck. Fuck, I didn't even touch that. I don't know where that went because I only just saw it. Was phenomenal. I was expecting quite a long, heavy draw on it, but nah, little feather touch and off she went, and it's straight out the box. We didn't touch the sights whatsoever, and at 100 it was bang on. We were just having a fantastic time with this. With this rifle. It was I was very, very impressed from this Remington, and no doubt Justin will have a few words to chime in on.
We had a great time shooting this. I have to say, there's nothing I didn't enjoy about this. It's a little bit on the heavy side, but the overall length would make it I think a relatively good bush gun.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you'd soon get used to carrying it around. It's like anything. Once you put a suppressor on it, your weight balance changes. So I'd be extremely happy. At $14.99 from Guncity, you
can't go wrong with this.
It's incredible. Really liked it.
And in front of you now is one of the rifles we took out and had a plink around with, a Ruger 1022 synthetic stock suppressed scope semi-auto. Now, I had a lot of fun with this. Joel didn't have a shoot because he says he's used this many times before. So I took this out, and at 50, this was hitting exactly where I wanted to every single time. I thoroughly enjoyed the accuracy. The action was smooth as we were pulling through. The trigger was relatively light. Joel, what is your input on this? Come in here. All right, Joel, so Ruger 1022, you've shot this before. You probably know a bit more about it than I do.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously through my type of work, I've shot many rabbits and possums and basically every other thing we could get some ammo on. But yeah, I mean, these are hugely reliable. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Ruger. We obviously have them at work and with the council, so yeah, they're a go-to for us. And I actually really like the box magazines that they have in these. Good little 10 shot, I think.
Yeah, it's a nice little magazine. Fits in nicely.
Yeah, and obviously with the suppressor, it's nice and quiet. yeah, good all-round gun. Can't go wrong with this.
I was really impressed with the suppressor because I was putting subsonic and regular 22 ammunition, and the difference in decibels was really minor. So this was doing a really good job of suppressing that noise. And if you're going to be culling rabbits or going out and shooting possums on your land, or even target shooting, this would be a really great setup for you. Especially if you're on a budget and you're looking for a second-hand rifle. Comes with a great scope, really nice little suppressor. I have nothing bad to say about this, right?
Hugely accurate. You just can't go wrong at the end of the day. It's a good go-to, good one to have in the bank for when you want to go and shoot some rabbits and teach the kids. It's fantastic.
Oh, absolutely. This is a perfect teaching rifle. I don't think anyone would be ashamed to have this in their
Oh,
safe.
no, definitely not. It's, I'm pretty tempted to get one of these myself.
After shooting, I have a 22 Mauser, but this is in terms of accuracy, smooth trigger, smooth action, the suppressor, the scope. I was happy with everything. I think if I had to have one criticism, just a single criticism, noticing you with a standard normal magazine opposed to the box magazine, putting in rounds was slightly slower with the box than a normal mag.
Yeah, and once you get used to that, I mean, we've shot many, we have, say, 4 or 5 magazines, load them all up at the start of the night, so you're only doing it once.
Yep.
Obviously you're shooting, 50 to 100 bunnies and 20 to 30 possums, so yeah, we obviously like to have as many box magazines ready to go, so you're not mucking around with that, but in general, nice and compact. It sits flush with it sits flush. I think that's what the design was for. That nothing's actually poking out. And with a little 3x9 on top, it does the business. And
lastly, and certainly not leastly, the tactical AR-15 spec. We got the ACAT stock. We got a wonderful silencer, and how would you describe the scope?
I don't know.
Yeah,
deadly. I mean, it's got so many bells and whistles on it, I don't even know what they do, to be honest. Obviously, you've got your dialing and your focus on this, but this thing, 223 AR-15, far out. It was great fun to shoot. It's obviously got a few more bells and whistles than the rest, so it's all dependent what you're after. Especially within the grip here, its own little tripod for it to stand on. I actually found that function quite useful physically holding this thing. Weight wise, I mean, very, very heavy, obviously.
Of the ones we used today, I would say was the heaviest.
Oh, for sure.
Of all the rifles I think we shot today, we had the most fun with this. It is a personalised one, I'd say. This is something that you make yours.
Oh, 100%.
Like the Remington and the Ruger, that you buy that and you use it. But this thing, an AR, that is something. This is a personification of yourself. Like, do you want the hand grip? Do you want the foregrip? Do you want that? Do you want the iron sights on there still? Take those off. So this is really a customized, as all ARs are. But for what you're getting on the kit for this one, this is everything.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I mean, again, straight from the shop, straight out of the box, shoots well. Recoil on it is next to absolutely nothing, obviously, with having the spring in the stock. We did actually take the suppressor off, and it naturally created a bit more kick and a lot more noise. But with it all on, you'd have some great fun out of helicopters or shooting some goats.
Even after 50 rounds, it was not running hot.
No, not at all. Still shooting well, still handling well, no jamming. I mean, obviously it's semi, so if you could just cycle through them as quickly as your wallet lets you, really. Beautiful piece of kit. And like we said, to complete the package, 22, 308 and an AR-15, 223. If any man had all three, they'd be a happy man for a while.
Yeah, I mean, until you find another gun to pick your interest. I mean, as a stylist kit to blow lots of money on, 308 is my number one. That's where I would start picking any guns. Then I would pick up the 22 because you need to teach your young ones. It's great to just spend time getting behind a rifle and putting a lead down range. And then as a passion project, this is where I would end up. And I think this is where most people really want to end up, is in the AR kit.
Oh yeah, definitely, and it's just a great toy to have at the end of the day.
Would you take it out in the bush?
If I knew if for a specific reason, say you're out culling some goats, I definitely would.
Yeah.
I know people that do, and it is a lot of the go-to rifle for a lot of colours out there, purely because it's reliable. 223, the ammo is quite readily available, and like I say, you can customise them to how you want them to perform. If you were taking it bush, you would do some different kind of customisation to make it more user-friendly within the bush, but I don't see why not. I'd give it a go. Yeah, fantastic piece of kit. It's overall completes the trifecta for those who want.
Yeah,
the 22, 308, 223, Guncity, can't go wrong. Every man wants one of these. Who doesn't? Who doesn't want this? Look at it. It's an absolute beast. Yeah.
Again, a big thank you to Guncity for loaning us these rifles, and we'll pick up some more hopefully next week, the week after, and we'll come out to the range again. I won't let Joss know what these are this time. I didn't let him know what these are this time, and we'll come out and have a shoot. Be sure to check out www.huntingspots.co.nz, and if you're not a member of your local deer stalkers, it's well worth joining up. Not only get access to the range, but you meet some good blokes and you have a good yarn and have a great day at the range, and good meetings.
Yeah, for sure, that's right.
Cool. Hey, we'll see you next time, and please leave a comment below. We'd really be interested to see what you think, where we can improve, where we're doing it right, and if you could recommend any rifles that you would like us to go out and have a shoot with, maybe even join us. Cheers, bye. I mean, I like the scope when it works, but it's heavy. I mean, if you're wounded and you're out of ammo, you can definitely use it as a weapon. I mean, to bash it to death. So, do I like it? Yes. Do I want it? Yes. Do I need it? Not in the slightest. But yeah, I can see it becoming a love affair.